Yo, what's up guys, I'm back and I'm going to be just showing you the silver methods in this episode. Although I'm going to show you what I picked up last time. I got a few players. I actually got quite a lot of players. But like you see, I said you can discard them. It's minimal profit, but it's still profit. 12 coins on Abidal. I mean, this is for people that don't have many coins, to be fair, but like I said, I showed you expensive methods as well last episode. So yeah, I've shown you the cheap one for like if you don't have many coins, or Starman Club, like I said, I'm going to use them. If you don't have many coins, you can use this one, obviously. I've shown you two others in the other one though. And yeah, basically just making 8 coins on most of these players, but I don't mind. So yeah, right, onto the silver methods now. First one I'm going to show you is similar to the gold one. You can search this and like if you find on this search any good players like Bostock, I'd have bid 200 on him, but I'm not going to bid 250 on him. Like that, you could make a bit on that if you didn't have many coins. You could probably double your coins if you bid 200 on it. He'll sell for 400 by now. But like these, you can bid on them for 200 and they discard for more than that. Any rare silver player discards for more than 200. So you're okay on that. Obviously, like people like that, people have already bid 200. All these are like 100 discards, so I wouldn't bid on any of these non-rares. Unless they're actually good players like that Bostock that I showed you. He's probably worth 250 bid. That's over what he discards for, but he'll probably sell for about 500. Because he's actually got pretty good pace and shot for a silver. So yeah, like I said about this, you can narrow it down as well. Like sometimes I search Premier League and then put it up to 500. Like that, you get a lot of people. Like Taylor's, he's usually an okay one to bid on as well. We'll go for about 1,200. Just being outbid, right? Cool. I'm just gonna ignore him now. Hibbert's okay. Fry's good as well to sell. Like I said, Hibbert's okay. You'll go for about 900, I'd say. I'm not going to bid on one with 5 at the back. Livermore's okay as well. I'll double my coins on that one. It's all about just learning the market, really. If you do this enough, you'll know. You'll know in no time what people go for and whatnot. Basically, you just have to if you don't know how much they go for, you just basically search them and you should find. I think Sorensen will go for a lot more than that, but I'm just going to bid that on for now. He doesn't go for much more than that. I'm not going to bid on that. No profit to be made. And again with this, if you get up to the 59th or 30th minute, 30th to 59th, depending on how much stuff's on the market. Like now at this time, there's not many people bidding on things. So there's a few good players here. Crusat as well is a pretty good one. I don't know how much he goes for anymore though. Used to go for about 3,000 regardless of formation. I think he's only about 1.5 now. But there's still profit to be made on that one. Lee as well, you can bid on him, but I'm just showing you a few, for example. Pilkington's okay. So yeah, and again with this, I'm just going to search Championship because I've shown you this method before, I know that. But I'm just saying you can narrow formation down as well. Like you could search all the expensive formations. E.g. 4-1-2-1-2, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 4-1-2-1-2. 4-3-2-1 even, not, I already said 4-1-2-1-2. I'm gonna bid on that. Becchio as well will sell for quite a bit. especially in this formation. We'll go for at least £1.5 grand. Petrov will go for a bit more than that. I'm not going to bid on him, he's got no standout stats. So yeah, that's basically this method as well. I haven't found a way to search for silver informs, but you could always, I guess, just search over £5 grand and it'd come up with a few, but that's not a very accurate method. But I guess this finds expensive players and informs, hopefully. Yeah. I might actually bid on him. I don't know how much he goes for, but why not? Right. Routledge is always a good player to trade with. If you can get him cheap enough. Matthews is not worth that in my opinion, especially a free at the back one. So this is a good way to search for expensive players. Right, you can find informs, although if you want cheap informs, then you can always search like 15 maximum, not 150. That's not cheap. 15. Donny as well, Liverpool keeper, don't go for that much, I don't think. Kekron doesn't go for that much. Pogba does go for quite a lot, I think. Ooh, Beckford. Leicester one, I don't think so. There's a Huddersfield one now, out now. Ha 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 ha. I can't believe EA have factored in transfers. I think I've said this before, but I can't believe factored in transfers. I think he's a good one as well. Seems like a good player. He might not go for that much, but still. Any 5-star skiller as well is always going to sell for quite a bit. Or anyone with really good pace. Or someone like Pantilimon who's a 6'8" and has those sort of stats on a silver, like good all-round stats for a silver. But anyone with like 4 or above skill moves basically sells for quite a lot, silver ones. Trying to find an example of a 5-star skiller silver. I can't see any on these pages. I've already seen so many of that. There, Facidis, he's always going to sell for quite a bit. He'll be a good one to trade Dida as well, just because of his reputation for being such a legend. And Aduro, that pace on him is obviously going to make him worth quite a bit. For people making silver teams to play in tournaments. And popular players as well, like John Joe Shelby. They're always going to sell for quite a bit. He's a 5-star skiller. Obviously going to sell for quite a bit. Ooh, looks to me like someone's price fixing. Yeah, that's basically it. As well, popular leagues and pace and good stats help. Zaha sells for quite a lot. So yeah, that's basically it for the silver method as well. Now I want to see if I've got anyone yet. Actually, got this one guy. Can always just put him back up for 600 by now, or 650. Should sell for that overnight. Since I already said that I'm recording this at like 2 in the morning, basically. I'll bid on missing out from the other episode, from the gold method. If you haven't seen that, then you should, if you want to know how to trade gold players well. I show you 3 methods in that. One's for like sort of expensive players, one's for a little more expensive players, and one's for cheap players to make a few profit off, like I showed you at the beginning of this, those 300 coin discard people. That's a method for if you don't have many coins. Again, these little players, some of them are for if you don't have many coins, some of them aren't. So I'm wondering if that's from now or then. Right, it's from then. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you've enjoyed both parts. Again, like I said, if you haven't seen the first one, then you might want to watch that if you want to be able to trade golds as well. I don't consider myself the expert, but I just know a few tactics. I'm not taking credit for any of them either. I'm not saying I've invented these methods, in other words. I know there'll be someone somewhere using them as well, but that's not my fault. So yeah, I'll be back soon, I guess. I like to upload as well and keep you busy. My throat's getting a bit better now. So I will see you guys later. Bye.